Good day everyone, my name is Erlan Ingreso, taking the course of Bachelor of Secondary Education, major in Filipino. So without any further ado, let's begin our discussion. Let's go! So yeah, as I said lately, I'm taking the course of Bachelor of Secondary Education. So it means I'm going to be a teacher or a future educator someday. So the reason why I recall this one is because I'm going to talk in this video all about teacher. Who is a teacher or what is their responsibility. So I'm going to give 5 questions. So these 5 questions, this serves as our overview in this video. So these are the 5 questions that I mean. Okay, so I'm going to answer those 5 questions in this video one by one. So let's start with the first question. The first question, who is a teacher? Now, if I'm going to ask you about your opinion, who is a teacher, what would be your opinion? The person who is in front of the students who give them lessons? Right, okay, it can be also. A mentor? Yes, it can be also. So a teacher is a person who educates and helps students to slowly build their path for a better future. So a teacher, in other words, they are the one who shape you or to make you be in the right path to be guided on your future. So a great nation is built through a teacher in the 4 walls of a classroom. So it means that there is no engineer, there is no doctor, there is no pilot, there is no any profession without a teacher. So they all came from teacher. They can't reach their dreams without having a teacher or having a mentor. So they undergoes being educated by someone. They undergoes a lots of lessons that they gain from their mentor or their teacher. A teacher's profession is a noble one. So the teacher is a person who provides education for students. So they are the one who give information, the right lesson and answer the questions of their students so that they're going to know the answer of their questions. They are the one who gives clarification to what students being confused. They're the one who understand the students. They are the one to explain them what is the solution of the problem. They are the one who educate them, give them lessons, and they are the one who prepare the students to be knowledgeable. Now, let us know what is their role for students or how they shape students to help them reach their future. Okay. So, a teacher is said to be a guide, mentor, maker, implementer, applicators of various rules and regulations for the welfare of the child. So, in other words, the teachers are the one who supervise students, who guards the students, and guide them for the right path. They are not only give information. They're not only give lessons to the students, but also they are the one who love the students. Of course, as a teacher, you must love your students. In that way, you can give your all. You can be selfless to yourself. You can share all you want to your students if you love them. So we can hear to the sayings that the teachers are the second parent of the students. So yeah, we know that the students come to school every day, except for Saturday and Sunday, right? So as a teacher, we should be the one who guide them, and we should be the one who stand as their parent. Because their real parents trusted us to be the one who guide their children's, who educate their students or their sons and daughters. They trust us to be the next to them, to be the second mother of their children. The teacher must also protect their students from any harmful devices. So the teacher must do everything to ensure that their children or to ensure that their students learn from them, because that is the first reason why they became the teacher, to give students information, and at the same time to make sure that they learn from you. So it doesn't mean that you don't have a license of being a teacher, you cannot call yourself as a teacher already. So because in reality, in our home, before we go to school, our first teacher is our parent, right? So they are the one first who teach us how to talk, how to socialize with others. They're the one who help us to know our relatives. So in fact, in the first place, they are the parents are the first teacher of the students. So it doesn't mean that if you don't have license of being a teacher, you cannot call yourself as a professional teacher. Let's remember always that the child learn from their parents or from their older family. So being a teacher, it doesn't mean that you have a license. You can call yourself as a professional teacher. Can you call yourself as a professional teacher when your students didn't learn anything from you? So any person who give right lessons, right information to someone, or to the person who is younger from them, can be called as a teacher. So let's remember that every success, there is a teacher behind, or there is a mentor behind it, because they can't reach their dreams without someone who supervised them, who teach them, who taught them how to do that thing, who taught them how to be strong, how to fight those problems. So every success, there is a teacher behind. Okay, so that's all about the first question about who is a teacher. So now let's go to our second question. Okay, so the second question is, what are the teacher's responsibility? So a teacher is responsible for preparing lesson plans and educating students at all levels. Of course, for the teachers to know what they're going to tackle, or to be topic on their class, they need to have a lesson plan. So the lesson plan serves as the guidance for them to teach well in the class. So the first thing that the teacher's responsibility is developing and issuing educational content, including notes, tests, and assignment. So after the discussion of the teacher in class, they must give a test to their students. So these are the way to know that their students learn from them. They're going to give short quizzes, examinations, and written exams. So to make sure that the information that they give to their students, they absorb it, or they learn from you. So they're going to examine you if you're really listening to them. So that is the prior responsibility of the teacher, to give tests to their students. And also our assignments also, they're going to give assignments to their students, just like advanced topic. They're going to give advanced topic to their students so that they can research it, and they can study to it in advance. And the next responsibility of being a teacher is to supervise classes to ensure all students are learning in a safe and productive environment. So as I said lately, the teacher is the second mother of the students. So they need to make sure that the students learn from them, and at the same time they are safe at their school. So the teachers has the obligation for their students at school hours. So they need to make sure that no one happens bad to their students. So they need to make sure that everything go well in the class. So the next one is organizing supplies and resources for lectures and presentations. For example, the teacher gives lesson plan, visual aid in the class. So that is one of their responsibility. They need to make any tools that can help them teach the students, or they need any appliances that serves them as educational tools. They are obligated to have those things to help them teach in the class. For example, the teacher is preparing a presentation, a slide presentation in the class. So that is one of their factors, that is one of their obligations to have any resources that can help them, that they can use in teaching. Next is delivering personalized instruction to each student by encouraging interactive learning. So as a teacher, one of the effective way also to teach students is to give them strength to pursue their dreams, and also to encourage them to be guided on the right path. So a teacher must need to help the students boost their confidence on reaching their dreams, because that is one of the obligation of the teacher. The next one is planning and implementing educational activities and events. So in school, there are several events that teachers needs to cooperate. For example, Boy Scout, Girl Scout of the Philippines, Nutrition Month. There are some of the programs in school that teachers must be the one who organize the event. So they are the one to ensure that the flow of the program goes well without any suspension, and preparing their students to compete in other schools. They are the one who facilitate on that. Okay, so next one is ensuring your classroom is clean and orderly. Okay, so one of the effective way in teaching is to make sure that your classroom is clean. So how teachers teach well if they can see any garbages in their classroom, or they can see their classroom messes. So to make sure that the teacher can teach the students well, she need to make sure that the classroom is clean already. So she can tell her students to clean the room first before they start teaching. The next one is attending parent-teacher meeting. So this is one of the important part of being a teacher. If there are some students who have some trouble, like if their students had different bad attitude, so they need to call a parent-teacher meeting, so that the teacher can talk to their parent, and the teacher can tell what's the students behavior in class. Did she pass their assignment? Did she make quizzes? Did she or how is their response on school? Do they responsive, or they're just talking to their classmates? They're not listening to teachers. So they need to open it for the parents of the students, to make sure that the students, or the parents, know the situation of their child in the school. Okay, and the next one is allocating and grading homework, assignment, and tests. So after the teacher give the assignments and quizzes, she must record the scores of the students. She must grade it, because that's the reason why the students came to school, to have a grades in school and also to learn. So everything that every quizzes, is assignments, and short quizzes, the teachers must record it in there and put it in the report card of the student. Okay, so in school, there are several students, or there are a variety of students, and also there are different attitudes. So the teacher obligation is to be she needs to be patient, because we don't know the situation of every students in school, so we need to understand them. So that's the reason why we have parent teacher meeting, because if there's something happening to the students, you can talk to the parents of the students. So the teacher must have a patience to the students also. Okay, so let's now proceed to our third question. What is a curriculum? So, curriculum refers to the lessons and academic content taught in school or in specific program. So, in dictionary, they define curriculum as a list of course that the school being provided. But it is rarely in such a sense in school. Learning standards, learning objectives, students are expected. So this is the meaning of curriculum. This is learning objectives and learning expectations. This includes programs, quizzes, and other platforms. Depends on the school administrators. So curriculum is the learning outcomes of the whole semester of a student in school. Okay, let's proceed to our last question. Second to the last question. So what is the relationship between the teacher and the curriculum? So the relationship involves teachers becoming more aware of their practices, their students' learning, and connection between their practices and their students' learning. In other words, the teacher is trying to ensure first between students understands and curriculum. So the teachers are the one who facilitate and to ensure that their students learn in school, and the outcomes of this we can call it as a curriculum. So that in other words, the teachers and curriculum are connected in such way that they are the teacher are the one who facilitates in order to follow the curriculum. Okay, let's proceed to our last question. What is a syllabus? Or let's look for a syllabus and relate it to our subject. So, in my understanding, syllabus are serves as the overview of the whole curriculum in school. How semester are there in one school year, or how many quizzes that teachers can give to their students in a whole year. So for me, the syllabus is the overview of the curriculum in school. Okay, thank you so much for watching my videos. So hope you learned something from me. Thank you so much for watching again.